Hi, welcome back to another video here with me, Ellen, and thank you so much for being here. And thank you for joining me for practice and for getting on your mat and taking this time just for you. And you should give a thank you to yourself as well, just for that very reason. And on the subject of, I suppose, taking time for you, I wanted this flow, this practice to be around this idea of time. And we can often feel that we don't have enough time, that we're racing against the clock, that perhaps we're behind. We're behind what other people are doing, we're behind in life. Time is something that we're often battling against and fighting against in different ways. And it feels like it's out of our control. And so I just wanted this practice to be this moment to just kind of let all of that go, to just be in this time, in this moment, which is what we do in all of our practices. And this kind of sense of just releasing that pressure of feeling you're behind, of feeling you're not doing enough, of feeling like you're racing against the clock in whatever way it might be, releasing that pressure and just allowing yourself to completely be here in the way that you are right now, and that being enough. And settling into this time, you've carved out the time to do this practice. So be in this moment. You don't need to be anywhere else. You don't need to hurry up. You can slow down, probably. But yeah, we're going to get started anyway. And we're going to come to a child's pose actually. So you can bring your knees as wide as feels good, toes together. If you want to take a closed leg child's pose, then please be my guest. So just making your way down onto your mat, reaching the fingertips forward. And maybe you have a block and you want to place your forehead on a block. Maybe the forehead comes down towards the mat. And this child's pose is really this pose of safety, security. We're coming home, down to the ground, safe, held. And really lean into those qualities, that feeling, supported by the earth, curled inwards. And maybe if your third eye space, your forehead is pressed into the mat or a block, you want to massage this space, this rolling out of the forehead side to side. Massaging out this space where we hold worry, fear, tension, anxiety. And we're going to take a couple releasing breaths. We'll find an inhale through the nose. Exhale a sigh out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale a sigh. One more inhale. Exhale a sigh. And tune into your breath now. And really feel like you're breathing into your back body. Breathing into the base of the spine. Sending your breath into your back. And allowing your belly to inflate. Maybe you can feel your belly on your thighs. This real breathing into the base of our torso, the belly, the lower back, sending our breath here down, signaling to the body we're safe, we can slow down, there's no rush, there's nowhere else we need to be right now in this moment. Time is with us, time is in our favor, time is working with us. You've got this time. And on your next inhale, gently just draw yourself forward to a tabletop-like position, maybe bringing the knees a little bit closer. And exhale, we're going to push back. You're welcome to curl your toes under for this movement. Inhale, we flow forwards. And then exhale, we push back. You can make the movement as big or small as feels good. Maybe there's a slight rippling or rounding as we come forward, a dropping of the belly as we push back. There's really no right or wrong here, so don't overthink it. We're just moving forwards and backwards, and maybe you just make it a little bit more fluid, or maybe not, and that's totally cool. That's really okay. Just working slightly into the wrists and now into the spine, as well as the hips. Eyes can be closed, gaze can be soft as we drop into body. We step out of the mind, the analytical, logical thinking mind, and we drop into sensation, into this bodily movement, this bodily practice. Nice. And on your next inhale, you can draw yourself forward, and exhale, we come to a downward facing dog. So you just take the hips up and back. Allow a softness through the knees, a bending in the knees and the legs. First down dog of the practice, maybe your first down dog in a while. So it can feel stiff and tight in the backs of the hamstrings, backs of the legs. That's all good. Spread the fingertips out on the mat, pressing through palms, pads of fingers, a sway side to side, a bending through one knee, then the other. Allow the crown of the head to hang heavy. Beautiful. Nice. And finding stillness. On your next inhale, reach right leg up and back, three-legged. Exhale, bend that knee, open up the hip in the sky, just yawning into right side of body, yet press through both palms equally. Inhale here. Exhale, step that right foot to the outside of your right hand, lizard lunge, but we're keeping the left knee off the mat. We'll just take an inhale here. And exhale, step that left foot to the top of the mat. We're dropping down to our Malasana squat. Heels in, toes are out. Really nice. Hands to prayer at heart center, pressing your elbows into your inner thighs, into your knees. Maybe there's stillness, maybe there's a sway. Let's find one inhale. And exhale, we fold, plant the palms down, releasing the hips up to the sky. Let's find an inhale, a halfway lift, just to lengthen. And then an exhale, we refold. Hold it here for a few moments. Allow the arms to hang heavy, head to hang heavy. Maybe there's a sigh, a sound through the mouth. Beautiful. And then we ground through the feet. We roll up through the spine. Take your time. First roll up of the practice, keeping that softness, that buoyancy through the knees. Rolling up through spine, roll shoulders back, reach your arms up over your head. Find your prayer with your gaze. And exhale, let's just fold it all the way back down. Inhale, we'll find a halfway lift, length, space. Exhale, step your feet back to your high plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees down, chin and chest draw down towards the mat. Inhale, we open into our cobra, squeezing your glutes, pressing your legs and your feet into the mat. And exhale, a downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, we reach left leg up to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, bend that knee, open up the hip, press through the palms, strong. Inhale. Exhale, just stepping the left foot to the outside of your left hand. A lizard lunge. Strong. Inhale here. And exhale, we're stepping to that Malasana squat at the top of the mat again. Heels go in, toes are out. Less time, let's open it up. Left hand comes down. Inhale, you peel your right arm up to the sky. Exhale through center, right hand down, peeling left arm up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale through center, plant the palms down, push your hips up and back, forward fold, pressing through the feet. Nice. Let's do an inhale just to lengthen, and an exhale to fold. Inhale, we rise. Slowly, we unravel all the way up to standing. Nice. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Take your gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, just sit into your chair for a moment. You can have your feet together, feet hip width apart, tucking your tailbone under, reaching the fingertips forward. Strong. Weight into your heels like you can lift your toes, knitting your front ribs together. Inhale here, and exhale, let's fold over the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your high plank. You can flow through your chaturanga, high to low. You can come knees, chest, chin. You could take it straight back to your downward facing dog. Inhale's our back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, reach right leg up and back, three-legged. Exhale, step your right foot towards your right thumb. We're coming into our warrior one. So your hips face forward and your back foot is at 45 degrees. Like you've got headlights on your hips. Take them forward. Nice. Inhale, let's just reach up with the arms. Exhale, we're here. Strong, stable. Breathe. You have time. Inhale here. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your back, finding a bind. Inhale, open through heart, through chest. Maybe heel toe that back foot out just a smidge. And then exhale our humble warrior, drawing our body to the inside of that right leg. Crown of the head hangs heavy. You've got it. Breathing into the back of the heart space, the shoulders, yet really strong through your feet. Grounding down through the four corners of both feet. That back foot is strong, implanted into the mat. Planted, maybe, into the mat. Soften through your face. On your next inhale, draw yourself up and open up to a warrior two. Nice. Spin the arms open, take your time. There's no rush, looking over the front right fingers. And inhale, we flip reverse, maybe finding a bind with that left hand. There's a bend through the right knee. And then straighten through that right leg. Inhale. Exhale our triangle. We reach forward with the right hand. And then right hand comes to the inside of your right foot, peeling your left arm up to the sky. You can take your gaze up towards that top hand. You're welcome to take your hand onto the shin, the ankle, or maybe a block is helping you support. Breathe into the inside of that right leg. Nice. One more inhale here. And exhale, circle that left hand down. Draw yourself back to your lizard. Drop the left knee. Let's find a bind. Reach the right arm back. And you're welcome to stay here, open, or catching hold of that left foot, kicking that left foot into the right hand. Breathing into that front of the left hip flexor and the inside of the right groin. Soften through face. Maybe a little smile. You've got time. One more inhale here. And exhale, plant the right hand down. Step yourself back to your high plank and move through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, high to low plank. Following your body, your time today. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We go the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged. Exhale, step the left foot towards the left thumb, grounding down the back edge of the back foot. Warrior one. Hips are facing forward. You've got headlights on your hips. You're facing forward like you're driving a car. Your body is the car. Inhale here. Exhale here. Strong legs. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, maybe one finger along, so it's kind of a funky interlace. Maybe walk that foot out once, twice. Inhale, open through heart. Draw the bind back, and exhale, we fold. Humble warrior, body to the inside of the left leg, dropping the crown of the head down towards the mat. Breathe. And really drawing that left hip in and back in space, noticing if it's popping out to the left. Draw it into that center line. Couple more breaths, strong through the legs, through the feet. On your next inhale, windmilling the arms up and open. We find warrior two. There's a bend through the left knee. We're looking over the left fingertips, strong. Through the legs, this softness, this sense of ease through the arms and through the face. Your drishti, your gaze is going forward. You don't need to look back. You don't need to look too far in the future. You're in this moment. Time is with you. Working with, not against time. We inhale, flip that left arm up and over, reverse. You're welcome to take a bind with that right hand. Beautiful. Breathing into that left side. And then straightening through left leg, maybe heel toeing the back foot in just a little bit, reaching the left arm forward, and then down to our triangle. Finding a depth that works for you today in your body. Maybe taking the gaze up towards the top fingers. Embodying the fullness of this pose all the way from your toes to your fingertips. As we breathe into the back of the left hamstring. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill that right arm up and over. We drop down to our lizard. This time, drop that right knee down. And we're going to take this open variation. So reaching the left arm back, you can stay here, maybe catching hold of that back foot. You could use a strap to do so, to draw that foot in towards you. Kicking the right foot into the hand if you've caught hold of it, or just staying in that lovely open twist. Breathe into sensation, what you can feel. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring that left hand round and stepping yourself back to your high plank, moving through your vinyasa. Take your time. There is no rush. Enjoy the back bend, open through heart, squeeze your glutes. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's find a releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale a sigh, a sound out through the mouth. Nice. Walking your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. Nice. And inhale a halfway lift. And an exhale a fold. Inhale, we rise up to standing. Take your time. Rolling through the body. Reach your arms up to prayer. Take your gaze to your thumbs. Grow tall. And exhale, we sink into our chair. Final time. Nice. Tucking your tailbone under and knitting that front body together. This kind of contained shape. Strong. Through the legs. Weight is in your heels. And now we're going to transfer the weight to our toes, so we're in a balance. And then come down to your half chair. You're still on your tippy toes, moving through wobbles, through shakes. They're all part of it. You've got it. And then coming down, staying on your toes if you're there, coming to sit your bottom on your heels, this little toe balance. Nice. So we're sitting on our heels, arms are up towards the sky. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands back down. We're coming up through that half chair. You've got it. I know it's super strong. And then drawing yourself all the way up. Can you keep standing on your toes? And inhale, we grow tall. Exhale, plant the heels. Fold over the legs. Nice. Releasing breath. Take the feet out wide. Take your peace fingers around the two big toes. Inhale, a halfway. Lengthen through backs of the legs. And then exhale, we refold. Maybe there's a sway side to side, a nodding, a shaking of the head. Yes, no. Releasing breath. Let's do a blubber of the lips together. And inhale through the nose. Exhale, we blubber the lips. One more. Inhale. Exhale, blubber the lips. Nice. Hang heavy. Breathe into the backs of your legs. There's nowhere to be. There's no one to be. There's nothing to do right now. You've got time. You're in this space. It's holding you. I'm guiding you. You can let go. Release the pressure. Release the strain. And letting go of this bind. Taking your hands perhaps down to the mat, coming into that Malasana squat. One final time. Heels are in, toes are out. Hands at prayer. Let's find stillness here. And you're welcome to sit on a block if you need to lift your hips up. And your heels don't have to be planted into the mat. You can be kind of up on your tippy toes here. Just a moment in stillness to notice, to feel. Feel how we feel. Notice what we notice. Breathe into the hips, the groin. One more breath here together. Beautiful. And walking your hands forward, we're just going to lengthen out the backs of the legs into a downward facing dog one more time. And inhale. Exhale, let's pump it forward to a high plank. Inhale, push back. Twice more. Inhale, pump forward, high plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, push back. Beautiful. Looking to your hands, making your way through to seated, coming to sit. Bringing the soles of your feet together, the knees can be out wide. Taking your hands towards your feet. Feet can be as far away as feels good in the body. Closer is more intense. Further away is a little bit more less intense. And take an inhale here. You can stay or exhale, you can fold over the legs. Spine can round, chin can tuck into chest. Backs of your hands, your forearms can come down towards the mat. Fold, draping over your legs. Breathe into sensation, all you can feel. Soften through the jaw, the tongue, eyebrows. Head is heavy. Notice if the mind's wandered off to another time, another point, what's happening next, later today, tomorrow, this week, what's already happened. In this moment of stillness, can you just keep bringing the attention and the awareness back to now, back to here, on your mat, breath, body. It's all that matters. This time is just for you to be in this space. So let yourself be in this space. One more inhale here. And exhale here. Beautiful. And drawing yourself slowly up. And just swinging your legs round, coming to sit. So you're sitting on your shins. You can close down your eyes here, or you could take a soft gaze. We're just going to bring our hands to our ribs, our side body, to really feel into this breath as if we're inflating through the ribs into the tummy. So we'll take an inhale here, breathe into the ribs. Exhale here, allow them to deflate. And a few more in your own time, feeling into that breath and the expansiveness of the rib cage. Your breath filling up space. Side body. This expansion of this healing, nourishing breath, a couple more. One more. Releasing your hands. You can keep your knees together. You could take them wide. We're just coming down to a child's pose like how we began. Bringing your forehead down to the mat. Maybe your hands are cupping your feet if your knees are together. Maybe the hands are resting on top of each other and you place your forehead on the backs of your hands. Just whatever feels best for you. We're just ending where we began, like this little capsule of time we've created for ourselves on the mat. This time we've taken, this time we've been, we've felt, we've noticed, we've breathed, we've moved. Just allow yourself to finish in a moment of stillness and rest. Let the practice settle, drawing this time to a close, but always remembering and knowing that this practice begins off the mat. And we can bring all of these beautiful elements of the practice off of the mat into the rest of our days. Allowing this time off the mat to kind of spill over into the time off of the mat. Blending into the time off of the mat. Let's take an inhale through the nose together here. Exhale a sigh, a sound through the mouth. And I'll leave you here. You can stay for as long as feels good, or just gently drawing yourself up to seated. And as always, taking your time to leave your practice. There's no rush. You've got time. You're not behind. Thank you for practicing with me.